The linchpin of the agreement between Andrew Weaver and the NDP of BC is the determination that the Kinder Morgan pipeline from Alberta will not run through BC. That's its heart. So the agreement has massive implications not just for British Columbia, but the neighbour province of Alberta as well. It puts Premier Notley in the worst bind. Ms. Notley, let's give her full credit, has done as much as anyone could to make green respectable in a province hard to sell on that colour. In an oil downturn, she introduced a carbon dioxide emission tax. She accepted the, to my mind, dubious and nebulous concept of social licence and set out earnestly to earn it. In seeking a chance for Alberta's hurting oil industry to recover, Ms. Notley went much more than halfway to meet its fiercest critics. She is one who listens to Greens and legislates for the environment. For Ms. Notley's government to be any greener, it would have to be a tree, watered daily by David Suzuki and fertilized by the press releases of Elizabeth May. But after Tuesday, where has it got her? Well, from the substance and tone, and what a tone, of the kingmaker Andrew Weaver's remarks, my assessment is somewhere short of nowhere at all. The core sentiment of Mr. Weaver's support of the soon-to-be NDP Premier of BC is the binding, preeminent commitment to, quote, kill the Kinder Morgan pipeline, to consult it out of existence if necessary, to play with permits and municipal rulings, court challenges, and protest, till Trans Mountain suffocates from delay or expires from regulatory exhaustion. So, all Ms. Notley's honest efforts against the tide of majority opinion in her home province to earn social license have come to nothing. To Mr. Weaver, they're less than that proverbial mound of ill nutrition, a hill of beans. Where does that leave the Premier? If BC's soon-to-be government is consummately determined that no new pipelines from Alberta, will Ms. Notley, for example, keep the carbon tax? Why should she, would be my question, since it so singularly makes no impression at all on those actors it was solely and primarily intended to impress. What does this mean for Alberta-BC relations? The haughtiness of Mr. Weaver's dismissal has already soured great swaths of Alberta. It is not unlikely things will get better in the next while. It is impossible. The government-to-be's adamant rejection of Kinder Morgan pipeline will be a capstone blister on an already deep wound. The deal has done two things, in my view. First, emptied social license of all substantial meaning, save that of being a camouflage under which to drag out opposition to a given project till it dies from pure procrastination and obstruction. And it places Prime Minister Trudeau in this 150th year of our great Canadian harmony in the centre of the most intractable effort of political diplomacy he will ever see. The Weaver-Horgan Pact puts both Ms. Notley and Mr. Trudeau in a very hard, cold place. For The National, I'm Rex Murphy.